We're getting straight into it, guys. I've really made my mind up. I think we definitely need to go for the pre-contract signing of James Garner. Right now, what we need to do is help with our scouts. Obviously, we're going to need to upgrade everybody from what they are to a 5-star. We're going to need to get those contracts sorted, which I have been doing. And also, I'd just like to show you, if maybe people haven't noticed, I've been using the FIFA tracker for the longest time in this series. Maybe you don't know how to use it. I'm just going to show you like a quick rundown. You get to fifatracker.net. It's all in the description. You see this red bar at the bottom. You click others, you search for user. Now my save file is under Nobz 4. That's my account. You click it, you activate it, and there you go, guys. This is what I've been talking about, the FIFA tracker, to help you guys understand where we're at in the series, because I see a lot of people suggesting players, and you guys know how fast the players do grow in this game. So it's like there's some suggestions that they were great suggestions maybe back then, but right now, like off the top of my head, there was maybe Gilmore a couple of episodes ago and a couple of episodes like not too long ago, but his valuation is like 39 million. He joined Juve not too long ago. You can see he's 82 overall. He's at Juve. Yes, he does have the real face, but right now his wage and his valuation is way too much for us. That this is why I put the FIFA tracker there for you guys to help me out, for you guys to search for these players with their contracts expiring. You can also check our squad, you can check our youth squad, you can also check generated players at the top right hand corner over here. You can see that Nishimura is probably one of the best regenerated players in the entire save file. There's a guy like Pellegrini, 85, 88 from Dortmund. So this is where I get all my information, and I thought I made this perfectly clear for you guys that this is why I wanted you guys to help me out with. But apparently maybe not everybody saw that we've been using the FIFA tracker, and let's get straight into it, as we do have like all the money from Harvey Elliott, but I'm gonna need to go ahead and make a pre-contract signing to help us maybe be competitive next season. James Garner is definitely a player I'd like to go for. Medium high work rates, solid player trait. Those traits are really what got me, and the fact that we can get him on a free is immense. Dives into tackles, long passer, long shot taker, and it's gonna help out because George Marsh is maybe gonna play there, and Alex Allen, I'm maybe thinking once he comes back from his injury, maybe playing him a little bit more attacking. Let's approach to sign the 18 million valued player from Manchester United, and if we could have signed him right now, it could have been great, but right now we're gonna get him on a pre-contract signing, and hopefully the negotiations go smoothly. They just tell me what they want, and we don't need to struggle in these negotiations. His wage is going to be tough for us, and I feel like we have to either offer important or crucial. He's going to want crucial. He's got a real face, and I think it's a mod, and obviously all the face mods are in the description down below. 5 years is what he wants. It's what I was definitely going for. He wants 48,500, signing bonus of 440,000, and if he scores 10 goals, we need to pay him 590k, which I'm perfectly happy about. Let's accept this offer for James Garner. Central defensive midfielder, English. He can still grow with Manchester United, and maybe he continues playing. He'll help us be competitive, and who knows, maybe Manchester United win some competition. He brings some experience, maybe going to be 23, 24 when he joins us, and I know he has a ton of potential, and James Garner is going to be our second signing this season, so no more guys. That's why we're going to need to use the academy players. I've also, like I said, been consistently changing the development plans on the player. You can see Nishimura's here. Elliott, man, I'm just looking to get rid of him. Yasin, I'm trying to transfer list him. Not transfer list him, loan him out. Alex Allen is going to be out for about 3 months, which sucks. Jerome Watson, maybe I could start trying to integrate him back into the lineup, but he hasn't been good, and maybe like I see it on the bench could really do him some good. He can come back, but right now Setya Bode has been running the show. Nobz FC down in 12th place. We've signed James Garner. I can't wait to see what happens. Asbjorn Jensen has been loaned out. We have all these final scouting reports. I've got some tournament prize money for the FA Cup, 156k, so that definitely means we've been out of the game at some point, sometime soon, and it's against Brentford. I remember the second game of the season, we lost to Brentford because the first game was a derby. And first game of the episode coming up against 15th place Southampton. I think next up, what I need to promote from the academy is definitely maybe Stanley Porter for Ali Koiki to help him out. Been training his defensive stats. Ali Koiki literally has been playing every single game. I think he has 31 games in all competitions. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and start Jerome Watson. He actually does play well as a right winger. Let's see if he can maybe get back into the lineup. And it sucks because his potential is good, but as always, the potential really doesn't mean that much. Remember a guy like Hans Berglund? I tried him in so many games, he just didn't perform whenever we did play him. We're starting Asmai, we're starting Roshan, Marsh, and Dunjov. Cairns and Skamaka have actually swapped. We'll see if that maybe helps out Jonathan Tah. There's Spinazzola, Ward-Prowse, Laborde up top, João Mario, Florenzi as well. They've got themselves a decent little side here at St. Mary's Stadium. Not that we have like an easier run of games right now, but it's a lot less tough than the past couple of months, guys, because that like 7-8 week spell of just Liverpool, Man U, we didn't get to play Man City, which I have absolutely no idea why. I'm still trying to find a fix for it. It seemed to have worked and then apparently didn't, so we'll just have to wait and see. Marsh next season, I'm telling you, maybe when we get Garner, we can go back to the 4-2-3-1. We can play Marsh. He can be good for rotation. He can maybe grow a bit. Roman Scott can play as a right back. Alex Allen can maybe play a little bit further forward. We could try promoting some academy players. Overgaard is now like 70 rated, so maybe looking to bring him in. But then we have Paul Kerr. We have Pavo Asmai. So guys, there's just so many things I need to look at, and if the players perform, I'll play them. If they don't, then maybe we could look to sell them, loan them out. I still haven't changed the numbering for George Marsh and Roman Scott, which I need to, and the appearance of Setya Budi, so I need to get on that as fast as possible as Jerome Watson with a very good block. Same thing with Ali Koiki as Lance Cairns had himself a great episode. Now we've got a free kick. And I think I'm going to go for power this time. We've got Skamaka, who has the power, but maybe not the accuracy. And I'm going to be going for it as Gianluca Skamaka. Let's see if he can power this one in that top right corner. Alright. The power behind it was fantastic. Just the aim, that's not where I aimed. Alright. Maybe could have gone in if he would have placed it properly. That's crossed in. Andrada. Good. Clearance away as Jerome Watson now maybe looking to get a shot and trying to prove that he wants to be in the lineup. Tunjov. Skamaka. Great ball. Roshan. He got the ball. I can actually say he got the ball there. It's just anything. Anything to do, anything to screw me, EA. Just keep doing it as Ward-Prowse. Southampton won, undeservingly up 1-0. Fires that one past Al-Sharani. Nicely done by George Marsh. Honestly, I saw a comment, maybe he's been due a player of the episode at some point, but I don't know, I just feel like when he did, somebody else had to outshine him as Nishimura now inside the box, drops it back for Skamaka. Good ball. Alright, let's go Skamaka. With his 11th, Nishimura, I've been training his finishing, but he's been missing some as of late. And that's a great ball as Skamaka goes and high-five George Marsh. It's like he heard me talking about him. Skamaka, good touch, great finish. 11th goal for Gianluca Skamaka after a very worrying injury. We get back in this one after the stupidest of penalties. Good dribbling, but Spinazzola. Why have they signed two Italians, Southampton? They're missing a guy like Graziano Pelle. That's a good ball in. Lookman off the post. Spinazzola, great cross. Great dribbling by Cairns. Plays in Tomohiro. As Nishimura. Skamaka's there. Skamaka now drops it to Tunjov. Ali Koiki, get forward. Hit the shot, Ali. Hit the shot, Ali. And Andrada just parries it away. Just feel very limited. Feel very sluggish today. And Ali Koiki trying to make up for that yellow card by scoring. Great ball. Lorenzi. Back to Lookman. Everybody's struggling to get back on side. Koiki struggling to not get a second yellow. Florenzi. That's a poor pass, but you can tell by their stamina bars that they're absolutely ruined. Cairns with a great ball to Nishimura. Just use that burst of speed to take him behind us. Tomohiro now. Can he finish? Tomohiro now. Can he finish? I don't know why every single team just plays constant pressure, and then at the end of the match, you could just burst past them with speed. As Nishimura, great finish. Lance Cairns with the assist. Nobz FC with hopefully all 3 points. This is just an embarrassment. They were flying from the get-go, and then they just stopped because their stamina bars are so low. Koike, good interception. Nishimura just send this forward as Nobz FC pick up all 3 points against Southampton. Granted, they were down in 15th place. Let's see if India has brought us back anything. It sucks because they really haven't brought us back that much, and Jamaica has been pretty underwhelming. The only thing they brought us back was a very promising goalkeeper that maybe we can try to develop. Maybe we can even send out on loan. We have the Ugandan Malai as well in India. Saraf with some decent potential, so maybe could sign him up because I'd like to at least sign somebody from here. Metha, his valuation is good. His potential isn't that good, but maybe Saraf is the better of the two. So let's sign him up. Let's actually... Okay, the youth squad is currently full, so we probably need to actually clean it up a little bit. Let's advance a couple of days, and we're going to be getting our scouting report, our final scouting report from Northern Ireland, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade our scouts. And that's super disappointing. McCartney, like 20-something overall to like 60-something overall, I think. And Flattery, 45 to 61 with a potential of 72 to 94. So Northern Ireland, like actually bringing us back some decent players. But right now the youth squad is full. And let's go ahead and actually... Alright, right now the Indian Saraf is pretty much, I guess, the worst potential-wise. I don't know, because then there's Hickey. But then he's here. So, like, I don't understand. Alright, let's first start by promoting who I think should be promoted right away. Right now, I think maybe a guy like Stanley Porter to help out Ali Koike, because Koike has literally played every single game, and he's going to need somebody to actually, you know, for depth. 5'11", got good physical, good speed, good pace, good strength, and he's a left back, center back, 5'11". He's still developing as a defensive wide back right now, so let's promote him. I definitely like to get him in there. Right now, Femin isn't playing that many games, so maybe a guy like Isaac King, the Jamaican goalkeeper, we could see what he could become, and then once Malai comes back, we could assess the situation, the Ugandan goalkeeper. But at the same time, maybe a guy like Al Mukhtar to even help out even more in the midfield. With Marsh, with Tunjov, Alex Allen's going to be out for 3 months, so then and there, I think, yeah, that's maybe what I have to do. Bahir Al Mukhtar, the Syrian defensive midfielder. I love how we have all these different nationalities that maybe you don't think superstars in football actually come from, like Syria. Like, I really can't think of any big Syrian players, and like Iraqi players like Al Sharani, which is great. And I love that there's so many people from different places in the world that watch my videos. It just makes me feel great. So let's actually promote Al Mukhtar, who 61 overall, so he can definitely get some games, and we need to make sure that we play him in some games. Maybe near the end of the season we can loan him out, and maybe even Overgaard. The only reason is because of that overall right now, 70, and he's got good stamina, strength, and he can help us out all around the pitch. Stand tackling is at like 75. He's got like 60 free kick accuracy for a center back. So maybe we're actually going to promote Overgaard because it's an immediate boost in overall, and we need the depth because right now we don't have that many players in the side. So let's promote him to the senior team. And I think we're going to be leaving everybody else in here. Maybe Ezek Wisili, the Nigerian defensive midfielder. But we signed Al Mukhtar. We're going to make these guys actually grow in the academy. And let's sign up Noel Flaherty. So to upgrade all our scouts to 5-star, remember, 150,000 for the first experience, well, the second experience, and then 250,000, 350,000, 450,000 to to actually put everybody to a 5-star, we need to be paying 3.3 million for all that, which is great. And then we're going to need to spend the money to send the scouts out. So let's do that and maybe look at some other contracts and see how much money we could be left with for the rest of the season. And then I think I'll take that money that we have next season and put it into next season's budget, along with maybe some of the prize money we get and all that. So I need to look out for all that. So let's upgrade the scouts. Finally, after all these seasons, we finally have 5 stars. We've been trying to upgrade them since season 1. We're sending Ricci to Malaysia for 3 months. We've got Pellegrini going to Mexico. It's been a minute since Mexico has been on the list, and we're finally going to be scouting it. I'm almost nearing the end of all the suggestions, and we're going to Egypt. The reason I went for physically strong in Egypt, because I know Africa brings back a lot of good physically strong players, and who knows what they can bring us back. We're searching for any type of player in Malaysia, any type of player in Mexico. Can we just see if they're playing their best lineup? They've got Brewster up front. They've got Lauren, Rodriguez, Eriksson, Lyons. They've got Easy on the bench. An attacking midfielder. Lanes is down by 5. He's playing. See, like this. Like, what is this? Do I need to go into every game and actually fix around the lineup? Easy wouldn't drop as much. So let's fix around their lineup and hopefully make them play their best. They have an 82 Dominguez on the reserves. They've got Kuyate, who's 73, so I don't think they'd want to play him. Twanzebe. They've got Bogle. Like, what kind of lineup are they playing? Like, they were keeping some 80-some rated on the reserves, and I don't know, some were fully fit. It really doesn't make sense. So I've put their lineup as to maybe what it should be against us if they're, I guess, challenging for a place in a European spot. They were on, I think it was constant pressure or something like that. So I've since changed that, and now they're going to press when they feel is necessary and be ready to play the entire game without just being so drained, and that'll give us a better experience and what exactly I want from all these games. And I guess I need to do it every single game we play now. George Marsh, like I said, maybe could have been awarded some player of the episodes, but I just decided to go for other players who seem to have had better episodes than him, and that's a good block by Vargas, just putting pressure on Ali Koiki rather than just letting him go. That's a poor sliding challenge by George. Looking to get the ball back at all costs, guys. I don't want to let them a lot of time on the ball because they can do stuff that could just hurt us, but this can hurt us right now. Is Christian Eriksen off the bar. Setiabudi making the run forward. Skamaka's trying to get in there. Now being chased by Kamara. This is what I want to see. Setiabudi, Roman Scott, cross the sin. Setiabudi, Skamaka's there. That's a great ball to Skamaka, who just overhits that one, looking for his 12th goal of the season with his weak foot, just over the bar. George Marsh trying to find him. Brewster needs to be careful. Easy lifts that one into Vargas, and that's Al Sharani with a big save. He's got Skamaka. Go Gianluca. Good dribbling by Skamaka. Good strength by Skamaka. Great shot by Skamaka. This one's definitely going to finish 0-0. It's just down to not taking our chances as Brewster. Tunjov going. No, that's a scary challenge, Georgie. And now Lyons. Cross comes in. Butcher, not like this. Get this away, Matt Butcher. As far as you can. 0-0 draw to Crystal Palace. Both teams had their opportunities. This was just a great game that ends in a draw. Right, well, I stopped the recording. This isn't the first time this happens. I jumped into the game against Brentford. You guys missed out on the amazing Paul Kerr interception, so I'm going to go all the way back to it. And we're playing Brentford. They're playing a rotated lineup. Look at this interception by Paul Kerr. Obviously, we had to miss it because I just forgot to click record as Paul Kerr. Good block a couple minutes in, and we pick it up 0-0 in the 12th minute between Brentford and Nobz FC in the 4th round of the FA Cup. I didn't fix around their lineup. I'm just going with the flow. We've got Marsh in the midfield, Paul Kerr and Asmai. Al-Mukhtar is starting, just doing spins around him, and Al-Sharani. Good block. Jerome Watson starting as well. We've got Cairns up top, looking to definitely bring in Ismaili. Stanley Porter as well starting. Good block, and finds Nishimura. Stanley Porter. Cairns, who had a good game in the FA Cup last time, looking to maybe get another one. He had Jerome Watson, Nishimura, but he's just going to control. Finds Stanley Porter, gives, and he goes. That's Tomohiro. George Marsh Maybe looking to hit himself a shot. George Marsh! What a strike by Marsh. Finally changed into a defensive midfielder, getting higher up the pitch. And what a strike by George Marsh. 1-0 Nobz FC. And it's George Marsh with a great strike. Nishimura with the assist. He had Setiabudi, but just decided to take it. Hits it relatively low. And that's a great strike by George Marsh. Good ball to Tomohiro, who's got Yandi. That's a great ball to Yandi. A little bit of a heavy touch for Yandi. He's just going to try to hit the shot. Being closed down, and Ortega Moreno with an easy save. Good ball into Ngoma. Come up big. Al Sharani, good save. And you need to get it further. Why is he punch? Who designs this game, man? Great save by Al Sharani. Overgaard. Trying to get involved. That's a good ball. Overgaard. Sleeping there. Great pass. Great ball. 1-1. And just closed down instantly. We took off George Marsh and we instantly suffered. A Stanley Porter trying to keep up with the run. Nice Stanley. Giving Ali Koike a rest, which is exactly what I wanted. Roman Scott needs to not leave so much open space. Good skill. Paul Kerr gets the block. What kind of a goal is that? Brentford 2, Nobz FC 1. Imagine being knocked out by Brentford. This is gonna suck, man. Paul Kerr just getting caught on his feet. And there's nothing else Sharani could do there as his defenders letting him down once again. Good stuff by Overgaard. Now Lance Cairns. Give me something here, guys. Cairns now. Trying to get it onto that left foot as Lance Cairns now inside the box and skies. Waited too long, Lance. Waited too long, Lance. And Tomohiro. Ndoye. Tunjov. Good ball. What the... Did that take a deflection? Brooks scoring. Despite me, Nobz FC out of the FA Cup, guys. It's just not meant to be. Alright. Nobz FC out of the FA Cup. I guess it saves us games right now to focus solely on the Premier League instead of trying to get forward and then being knocked out by like a Manchester United, a Chelsea, an Arsenal, a Man City, because we for some reason can't play. And now our sole focus right now is trying to survive the Premier League, finish in a good spot, see how much money we end the season with, and get James Garner next season and build from that, guys. George Marsh with an 8.4. Despite, you know, this game, maybe on his way to a Player of the Episode, he's been doing well. Got a yellow card, but like he's still bossing the midfield. Skamaka, mobile striker. Let's go. Thing now up to an 84, and it seems like his development is finished, but we're still going to put a development plan. Going to take about 73 weeks for target man, and maybe can exceed his potential next season. If he continues to score, Emmanuel Seka, loan offer for the striker slash winger. I'm pretty sure he's better as a winger. Maybe let's actually train him as a winger. 2-year loan, and then see if he can grow very, very well on loan, just like Kai Scone is. Deadline day, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we get some offers. Maybe a big offer that we can assess it. Like, if somebody comes in for, I don't know, Roshan Williams at a big offer, maybe. So Bosley to Chelsea, Brantwaith to Chelsea. Don't know who that is. Maybe a regen, maybe a player that I don't know about. There's 5 hours left. Petagna into Crystal Palace. Max Meyer out PSG. I've signed Gonzalo Plata. And you guys can always see which players go where with the FIFA tracker. Williams and Holberg to Everton, who are struggling down in a relegation zone unless they might have climbed back out. Leeds United not spending any money on deadline day in the January transfer window. And with an hour left, we've got ourselves an offer. It's Emmanuel Seka to LAFC. And this is going to take effect at the end of the season. So he can train into a right winger, and then he could play with Kai Scone at LAFC. 16th place Burnley, guys, to end off the episode because it's just too much and it's been going on for long enough. Time away from maybe playing every single game maybe helped out Jerome Watson, and he's slowly getting back into the lineup. We're going to start Butcher and Roshan, Tunjov and Marsh, Koike, Roman Scott, and on the bench we've got Overgaard, who didn't have the best of first games, but it's alright, man. I really do forgive you. Alex Allen, I guess we're missing out on him. This is going to be the lineup. Karen, Scamacca up front, Ismaili on the bench. They've got Thompson, Ruiz. I know they have Patrick Cutrone somewhere, maybe on the bench, or maybe they sold him, and Pope in goal. Last game against Burnley, I can't remember what it was, but they're down in 16th place. I guess it's better that we got knocked out of the FA Cup now rather than later, but I guess we could have got a little bit more money from it, from progressing through, and it looks like they signed themselves Leonardo Ruiz, number 10. I guess he's a striker, and they signed him for about 4-point-something million. So it's not just us making these low-budget transfers, it's even teams like Burnley, and they're down in 16th place. Well, let's go, guys. As Hector Herrera is there as well. George, I forgot to change the ball, but it's okay because it actually looks pretty decent playing with the yellow ball. Gonna have to change it come the next match, the next episode. Georgi Tunjov being closed down right away. As Roman Scott, Jerome Watson. I'm back into the lineup. Marsh, Scamacca, Georgi. Hit the shot, Georgi. Hit. All right. Instead of just trying to outside foot it like he's done in the past, this time he tries to go with his weak foot. Good ball into Ruiz. Nice passing. Roman. All the way back to Al-Sharani. I can see Tomo. Please end me right now. Like, just know I didn't even see Thompson. That's down to me. Because Roman Scott going back. Just again, the game does that to me. Again, look at this. Right here is where I gave it. Look, right here. And then he waits. And then he waits. And then he gives it. Why is that, EA? Why is that? You did that to me against Manchester United when I dove for the ball. And now you do that to me when I... Let's just look past it. Let's get a big result. And let's try to win after that. Because that is embarrassing, man. That's... You don't even try to hide the fact that you're doing that to me. Scamacca dispossessed. But Lance Cairns now looking to use a bit of skill. They're not pressuring him, so he's going to take. And he's got time. Tomohiro. Georgie. George Marsh. Tomohiro. Right. Okay, he's going to go to Tunjov. As Tunjov looks to get the shot. He gets pulled down. The referee plays advantage for negative 0.02 milliseconds. Scamacca. Go, Gianluca. Keep going, Gianluca. Cairns is going to find you. What a ball to Gianluca. They got caught in his feet, man. You can't make this up today. 1-0 down off the stupidest of goals. Scamacca should have... It's alright. 45 minutes left. We're getting this win. Lutza. Ruiz. Nice ball in. Where's everybody? Why can't I select... Why can't I select Butcher? I'm clicking L1. It's just not meant to be. Pope clears it. Finally, our substitutions can come on. Satyabudi's on. We've got Pavo Asmai, Scamacca. Lifts that one into Lance Cairns. Go, Cairns. Go, Lance. Good running by Cairns. This is all it took to score. Is this... Pope. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Just let me score, man. Just let me score. Tomohiro. Good ball in. Scamacca's there. Alright, it's going to come out to Roshan. Alright, it's going to take him forever to get to the ball. Roshan. Lance Cairns. Into... Alright, Gibson with the block. Burnley. Just a class above us. Gosens. Nice block. Alright. Cairns. Scamacca, run. Go, Gianluca. Run, Gianluca. Good ball from Cairns. Good ball from Cairns. Hit this one, Gianluca. Alright. I trusted him more than giving it to Cairns because it was definitely going to be intercepted. And we get something out of absolutely nothing there. Scamacca. It's 2-1. Good ball by Lance Cairns. But seems like it might just be too little too late unless we go on team press instantly. 12th goal for Scamacca. Maybe could have had more if... I don't know, man. How much time is going to be added on? Referee, show me the clock. Show me the clock. 3 minutes. Alright. Alright, 3 minutes. Pavo. Nishimura. Scamacca. Go, Cairns. Can he play in Lance Cairns? That's a good ball. Setyabu. Cairns, when he needs it most, the pass comes in at negative 7,000 kilometers per year. Roman, get out of here, man. That's the stupidest way to lose. Good save, Al-Sharani. Roshan, I'm clearing this ball as far as I can. And that's just the most frustrating loss to take, as Nobz FC with back-to-back losses, once in the FA Cup, now in the Premier League. Alright guys, we'll get them back. I'm happy, I guess, that the morale of the squad is great. Ali Koiki, I'm happy with the games you're giving me. Now 79, guys. I really didn't think he was going to get this high up, but with the dynamic potential, he's doing well. Honestly, I'm tempted to give George Marsh a player of the episode for today. He's been doing well. He scored an absolute banger. But like, I feel like I've neglected some player of the episodes for him in the past. So I think that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. As Emmanuel Seka, the loan fell through with LAFC. Let's give George Marsh the player of the episode. I really do feel like he deserves an upgrade. Maybe should have deserved an upgrade against Man U. And even though we lost a couple games, guys, we're still sitting well in 12th place with 32 points. This was always going to be how the first season in the Premier League was going to be. Alright, so anything in defending would definitely give him a boost. So that's what I'm hoping for. Let's randomize volleys, long shots, and stand tackling. So it's literally like the upgrade was perfect for the episode. He has a long shot boost, a stand tackling boost. So hopefully it actually does make him go up. So unfortunately, no upgrade for George Marsh, but it's alright, because he can still have opportunities to get some games and get some upgrades. Nishimura right now with the most matches played. Skamaka, 14 goals, 12 in the Premier League, 2 assists for him. Nishimura with 4 goals, 9 assists, 3 goals in the Carabao Cup. That hasn't changed. Cairns, 5 goals, 7 assists in the Premier League. Indrit struggled to get involved. It was just a tough episode for us. 2 goals, 1 assist. Tunjo, 2 goals, 4 assists. The FA Cup, we obviously got knocked out, but now we can focus on the Premier League. 2 goals for Pavo Asmai. George Marsh with a great goal, his first goal for Nobz FC. Setya Budi, a goal and an assist. Jerome Watson played a lot more today, so hopefully can give him some more game time. Now up to a 75, which is great for him. It just maybe a couple of like sits on the bench actually did him some good, and he, I don't know, can maybe come back. We tried that with Harvey Elliott, but like he didn't come back to it. So maybe Jerome Watson, it could have like an opposite effect on him, and he comes back stronger than ever. We're sitting in 12th place, guys. Nobz FC still have a lot of games to go. 25 games played in a 38 game season. Man United deservedly up top. Every time we played them, they just showed their class that I think they should definitely be challenging to be the champions of the Premier League. Man City right behind them, who we can't play for some reason. Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, Leicester, Crystal Palace, who we did draw 0-0 to. And we beat Southampton, though. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you guys can leave me a like down below. Hopefully you guys are excited for James Garner. I really am excited. I can't wait to see what he brings to Nobz FC. And I will see you next time.